Here's a $300 account, and we'll be trying to see if we can 10 times this account within just 30 minutes only. And what we'll be applying to achieve that will be price action only. We'll be trading on an XAUUSD, also known as gold, and we'll be using a 4 hours time frame, a 15 minutes time frame, a 5 minutes time frame, and also a 1 minute time frame. Leverage we'll be using will be 1 to unlimited leverage, meaning that we'll be able to add more positions than usual. All right, okay guys, so this is what we're having currently. You can literally see this is actually looking very clean as it gets. And if we open that, you can literally see the broker that we are using currently, right? And then the link to this broker is already in the description box. You can just see the broker, right? And then the amount of capital we'll be using is just $300, right? So that's just all we'll be using. Let me just show you this once again. You can just see this account. This is looking as clean as possible. Okay, so let's dive straight to our chart now. All right, now we're starting from a 4 hours time frame, and what you can see now is that this chart is just playing around like this, pushing towards the top, right? Meaning that we are having an uptrend just around this level. So this is actually very smooth. So all we'll be doing will be buy, right? Good. Now next up, let's actually check out this account now. What's happening here? We can literally see that this stuff pushed above this region from this range. Let me just show you that. Hit our region here, drop back down, right? After which it pushed back up again towards our zone, and then it dropped back down slowly towards our region here. Now, what did we notice? We noticed an excess of drop just around this range. And then why is it playing around this region now? Why don't it just continue dropping? Because of our region just around this spot. Let me just show you that. You can see that, right? Now, this region is what we call a build-up of structure, right? Let me just show you that again. Look at it, right? So this is a build-up of structure, meaning that a rejection will have to occur around this range because that range is actually very massive and very strong. You can just see it, right? And then if you check it out, you should already see the rejection happening already. This is it, right? So from here, we're expecting a push back towards the top, right? That's kind of like a reversal. And then you should hit this level, hit our region just around this range. This should be like the third. And then we should expect it to close the gap around the fourth level like that. Okay, let's drop now to, let's say 15. Okay, now from this range now, you can literally see that our rejection candlestick is even much more visible now around the spot. But then this is actually a massive morning star that was actually created there. Let me just show you that. A massive morning star that was created there, followed by a bullish engulfing candlestick, and then it pushed towards the top. But then to actually make sure we even see this stuff nicely, we'll have to maybe drop down to maybe like 5 minutes time frame. Good. Now from 5 minutes time frame now, you can literally see it again, a rejection candlestick that happened just around the spot. You can see it, right? And so from this region, we can even map out the stuff. Let me just show you that very quickly. You can just see that, right? Showing us that a breakout actually occurred around the zone. Now, as it literally pushed up above our region, right? You can see that. And then it dropped back down for a retest. And now it wants to push towards the top again smoothly, just like that, right? So this is actually very clean. So let's see if we can drop down again. All right. So you can just see what we're having around this region. So our chart on the low is just playing around the spot. So we want it to push above this region here, where we're having a first build up, second build up, and then we'll just be right back. So now what can you see now? You can literally see that this is just pushed above our build up, right? And then what are we having now? If we map this stuff from the top, you can see that it literally pushed above this completely, came back for a nice retest. You can just see our retest level just around the zone here, right? And now we're expecting to just push up again. So let's storm into some trades very quickly. Let's just storm into some trades very quickly, right? Okay, I'm going to show you something else now, just a moment. Okay, let me just show you that quickly. Now, what do you notice happened around this spot? A nice retest occurred around this region, right? Just around this region here. But that's just not it, because there's also a build-up of structure that it pushed above, right? Just around the range, just around the spot. Let me just show you that. Right, you can just see that again, right? A nice build-up of structure. It came back to give a nice retest. And what are we expecting now? It pushed towards the top again, right? But for the meantime, I would want to shut down some trades to scale up capitals. Okay, so this is what we're having currently. You can literally just see this right now, guys. Remember, the reason why I can stock in a lot of trades here on my $300 account is because I'm using unlimited leverage. So you don't have to be confused at all. It's just because I'm using unlimited leverage. Okay, so I'm ready to leave this trade now. I'm thinking of leaving this trade on maybe 1.5K. But it's not getting there. It's not getting there. Okay, let's just leave. Boom. Okay, so now we're having about 1.3K, which is actually very small. This is actually impressive. Let's just check out our chart again to see what we're having currently now. Right now, first of all, we can just see that an internal just got created just around our range here. Literally broke above our internal. Now, let me just show you this stuff using fractal also. For guys that might not understand what I'm talking about, let me just show you how you can detect that using fractals. Okay, now look at this now. What can you see now? First of all, you can notice that our retest occurred as around this range because of our fractal there. So if you're using your fractal, you will see that easily. Now, if you look at this again on our internal, you can see that a lot of fractals actually occur around this range, but that's not just even it. Now, it broke above that range, but now look at our horizontal again, just using all our fractals again. Right, that's we're using the zones where we're having concentration of fractals. So let's just leave this now. Let's just remove this. We don't really need this. Right, let's just remove that. Okay, so what can we do now? Let me just show you the last stuff now again. You can just see that we're having a morning star again, a minute one just around that region. So what are we expecting? A push towards the top now again, right? So everything is confirmed. What are we waiting for? Let's talk into some trades again on 0.3, right? So there is nothing we're waiting for, right? I think after this, we should be able to hit a target. I think we still have maybe a few minutes, like 6 minutes around that range, if I'm not mistaken, right? If I'm not mistaken. So let's just talk into some trades. You can just see around that range where we can use as a stop loss just in case. I don't think I want to add more trades, but I'm tempted. Let me just add one or two more. It's okay because we already have a morning star, right? It's fine. It's really fine, right? But I don't think I will add any more trade again. I won't. So I will just relax now. We're running about 1.3k, right? Approximately currently, which is hitting like 1.4k. Now, guys, the reason why I can stock in a lot of trades like this is because I'm using unlimited leverage. So don't forget that. Okay, now what happened here now is that candlestick was playing just around the region, just around the spot. After which it pushed up, dropped back down for a rejection, and then pushed up from this range again, right? You can just see that. And now it's stuck around a resistance zone which was created here, right? And we can see that candlestick is already pushing above this region. It's already pushing above. So I'm actually ready to close this trade now. Guys, remember, you don't have to use a lot of trades like this. You also don't have to use unlimited leverage, right? But then we've hit a target. So let's just leave this trade. Let's just close this. Boom. So we're running about 3.6k. You can see this account is looking very, very smooth, right? Everything is looking as clean as possible. Let me just show you the broker again, right? So this is just it, right? You can see everything. And then this is the broker opening everything, and then you can just see about 3.7k approximately. That's 3.6k approximately 3.7k, right? So now you can just see this account again looking as clean as possible. What we just do now is we just quickly process our withdrawals. The nice thing is we're able to hit a target within a time frame of 30 minutes, which is actually very great. So we just process our withdrawals now and we'll just be right back. Hey guys, so you can literally see that we are having a profit of about 3.3k, which is actually very small, and then we're having a deposit of about $300, right? And then we were able to cash out literally everything. We like doing that all the time. So we cashed out $3,395, just everything, and we are back to a balance of $300 smoothly like that. Just remember, guys, that what we use there is what we call fast trading. So you don't have to set a timer for yourself within 30 minutes to achieve this target. You can decide to do this within 24 hours. You can decide to go for 7 days. You can even decide to go for 30 days or more to achieve this target. And then as time goes on, so that as your hands get stronger, you can keep reducing the time limits that it takes for you to achieve this target. You also don't have to use a leverage of 1 to unlimited. You can decide to use a minimum leverage of just 1 to 300 or 1 to 500 or a max of 1 to 1000. And as your hands get stronger, you can keep increasing your leverage also just like that. Anything with your lot sizes, you can decide to use the lowest lot sizes as possible, and then with time you can keep increasing your lot sizes. When you trade like that, you get to use better and proper risk management. Lastly, in as much as it would have been so great to keep stocking into more positions and keep cashing out several thousands of dollars, the market unfortunately doesn't work that way, because what we're using is what we call fast trading. And to use fast trading, we have to stock into more positions, we have to use unlimited leverage, and that carries a certain amount of risk, meaning that if we continue trading like that repeatedly without any target at all and with just any random market formation, it will get to a point where the market can go against us and can wipe out our entire profit and also can wipe out our entire capital. So because of that, we stop into the market only when the market formation is just extremely perfect and when we have a specific target to hit. Also, just remember, immediately as this video hits over 1000 likes, I'll be coming back to this very video, running through the comment section, and I'll be selecting 3 random traders that I'll be funding $3,000 each, just like that. So that if you're new to this YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. So bye from me, guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.